What's up, guys and dolls? Welcome back to the Good, the Bad and the Stupid. It's Tuesday the 21st of January. How's your Tuesday been? Better than your Monday? It was Blue Monday yesterday and I was so busy I forgot to get depressed. Apparently that's what we do on Blue Monday. And that's why I also forgot to talk about it. That's why I'm talking about it now. But I didn't even realise that we had a Blue Monday. Apparently, I think it's because people fuck up their New Year's resolutions 20 days in and they've been doing so well. They're skint because they're getting paid early before Christmas. And just life's shit. And the friends who've got money keep posting bloody photos of what a great time they're having in fucking Australia and Thailand and wherever else it's sunny at the moment. Anyway, just block them until you can put up your photos in the summer. Have your £9.50 sun holiday. Get them back with your caravanning photos and whatever else. But anyway, if you fell off the wagon, don't sweat on it. Just make a new one for tomorrow. Have a fucking drink. Get back on the wagon tomorrow and just move forward that way. I can't do anything about the payday. Unfortunately, you're still going to be skint until fucking that comes around. That's just... Unfortunately, January is one of those long months anyway. You blew all your money on Christmas presents for people who don't fucking deserve it and they don't appreciate it. Fuck them. Don't get them nothing next time. Anyway, this is funny. Well, I say it's funny. It's fucking stupid. Armed police have wrestled what they thought was a terrorist gunman. This guy's lucky he didn't get shot in the fucking head. It was like a suspected terrorist gunman, and it was wrestled to the floor. And they only found out then that he was filming a rap video. And he's dressed like, and they got an ISIS flag and everything. Where the fuck was they? Was it London? South London. It's fucking mental, isn't it? That police in that situation, good job he didn't have like a suicide vest on. He would have been fucking popped. I'm surprised they didn't shoot first and ask questions later anyway, because he stood there with an Uzi. Look, or he stood there with a machine gun. Or if you're listening on the podcast, imagine some twat in a fucking jumpsuit with a machine gun and a balaclava on with an ISIS flag. I mean, you know, you're asking for trouble really, aren't you? It could have been do-gooding citizens come out with, you know, fucking killed somebody and they're like, found out it was a rap video after. Because in this day and age, you've got to act first and fucking, you know, kill the threat, basically. And you look like a serious threat. So, anyway, I can't wait to see that rap video. Probably a right fucking load of shit. Anyway, or it'd probably be like, it'd probably be quite good now because you see the police are in there wrestling him and fucking strangling him and everything. So, you know, probably come back on the video and he's got all like black eyes and everything like that. So, anyway, there you go. That's something not to fucking do if anybody's out there thinking of doing anything stupid or, you know, making some controversial video. Don't do it dressed as an ISIS terrorist, ever. Anyway, where was I going? I lost where I was going there. Hull count. I'm moving to Hull anyway. Well, while they do this, it's a trial for basic income. They've applied to be the first city to do to be a trial where everybody gets £100 regardless of whether you're working or not. Everybody. So if you're working, you get extra £100 a week, which is good because that's a fucking bonus on top of your money, your wages. And if you're not working, you're getting £100 a week as well. So you can decide, you know, if you don't want to work, then don't work. But you have to fucking scrimp on your £100 a week, which is not a bad amount of money for somebody who doesn't want to do fuck all. They can get by on that. So everybody's happy, aren't they? But apparently it's been done in Finland and it worked over there. But I don't. It looks like they're not doing it anymore. But they tried it out over there. But Hull, Liverpool, who else? Sheffield have applied to do it. So anyway, I'm not really moving to Hull. I can't. I don't know anybody there, and I know that they have got. Well, they've got some. The city of culture there was once, but I know they've got the smallest window in the world, and that's one of their tourist attractions. Personally, I think somebody's double glazed somebody's letterbox for that to be fucking. And everyone's like, "Oh, is it?" Oh, yeah, they've happened up to be like the one of their tourist attractions. Apparently, I think it's going to be a nice city. I'll have to go up there one time and see what it's all about. The furthest I've been, I think I've been to Blackpool. I've been to Leeds, that's on that side, isn't it? I've been to Blackpool on that side. Fuck have I been to Blackpool. I remember that for good and bad reasons. That was a blue Monday for me, but it was a blue Sunday. I think I was up all night, didn't go to bed, got back to the fucking train, and we got to the train an hour early, and it was a 5-hour train, wasn't it? We got there an hour early. I went off to get something to eat because I was starving. Fell asleep in the burger joint, and my mate fucked off, and he had the tickets. They all jumped on the train. It was like, where's Wayne? Where's Wally? And they jumped on the train and went, and I had no ticket, no money, no ticket. Oh, fucking hell. I had to wait hours, and I got on a train later on. Look, I just pretended to be asleep the whole journey. Well, I was asleep the whole journey, but nobody woke me up and said, where's your ticket, luckily. But I still had to wait hours for this next journey, and it was just horrible because I'd had no sleep. So that was a terrible day. I don't do that too many times. Anyway, that was a stag do where I fucking pushed the boat out too far. Anyway, let's move on to, enough of my confessions. JD Witherspoons are marking Brexit by slashing the prices of beer, vodka and whiskey. If you don't think things were cheap enough already at Witherspoons, they're the cheapest. You know, if you can brave... I like Witherspoons. I like they're my kind of people in there. The people I think I spoke about this before. There's a place not far from here where there's a Wetherspoons on that side, and there's kind of a similar sized pub opposite, but it's more of a like trendy pub. You know what I mean, like a bit of a wine bar. But they're almost sharing the same seats. But some people won't go in the Wetherspoons. They'd go in that one and pay double the price, even though it's like same distance to the bar. They're two snobs. They'd rather pay a £5 for a Guinness there, or rather than £2.50 for a Guinness over here. Fool in their money. The only problem with Wetherspoons is they've got no music, have they? No music. There's no party atmosphere in there. It was a place where you could just, and it's a good place for people who, if you can be just smart enough as a homeless guy and you can fucking rustle up enough for a pint, just go in there, order a pint, and sit there the whole day. You know what I mean? You ain't got to go out. It's warm. Fuck it. Get yourself off the streets. Was it Love Island's people in Love Island have been offered indecent proposals of up to £100,000 for sex with millionaire businessmen? Well, they're in Love Island. They're going to know, are they? They're still in there. They don't get calls from the outside. How do they know that? The unsuspecting stars who have appeared on the ITV dating show, who have appeared, have been targeted. Okay, so maybe these ones have come out. They've been offered cash, prezzies, trips abroad. By companions, by escort agencies who deal in getting companions for men. Some £50,000 for 5 nights in Dubai as well. I wonder who's going to take that up on the secret or on the sly. I'll tell you what, it's fucking hard to turn that down, isn't it? Especially if like you're, if you're in your sexual prime and you like shagging and you've shagged some ugly blokes. Maybe you've fucking been pissed in Wetherspoons once or twice and took somebody home and you got nothing for that. Maybe you've got like a £1.50 vodka, like he's put the prices down. Do you know what I mean? It's like fucking 50 grand. You got to be scratching your head on that one, ain't you? You're like, or 100 grand the same. I tell you what, give me a call. Who these agencies? Give me a call. This video is going to find you one day. Give me a call. I'm cheaper than 50 grand as well. Not for men, by the way. I'm not. I don't know. It's 50 grand, isn't it? Different. As I said, I'll be scratching my head at fucking all offers. No, obviously, I'm pulling your leg. I'm playing tongue in cheek. I'm playing devil's advocate there. But I mean, you know, you got your pride and you've got your, and they're making money anyway. To come out of Love Island, they're fucking quids in half all the other stuff. It's another form of fucking. Selling yourself to all shit adverts and crap television, but you know, you got a little bit more self-pride, I guess, than going off to Dubai with some fucking fat businessman. Anyway, what am I talking about? YouTube pranksters behind the fart noises at the Masters snooker. Oh, I forgot to watch this. I meant to say I've watched it and I was going to come back to you. They said they're going to do more. What are they called? Have they said who they are? The culprits were online pranksters going by the name Troll Station, and the group released a video claiming responsibility for the Masters prank. They're like, who do they think they are? Like fucking ISIS of pranksters. They released a video claiming responsibility. You know what I mean? It's like fucking. But anyway, they're going to be doing a lot more, so you're going to hear a lot more fart noises at sporting events over the coming weeks. So that one's going to wear thin, but I can definitely find it funny for now. I was laughing while I was trying to talk about it yesterday because the idea of it. So I'm going to have to watch it. But you know, a lot of people are going to get their knickers right in a twist over that. But you can't fucking not laugh at a fart noise, can you? Not somebody for real. I mean, somebody doing it for real. No, I'll be like giving them the disgusted look if it's fucking anything like that. But when someone's taking the piss like that, you got to laugh at you. Funny noises. What are you going to do? Actor Lawrence Fox. Who's actor Lawrence Fox all of a sudden? Fucking hell, he's popped up out of nowhere. I don't even know who he is, but he's like all over the place giving his opinions on fucking this, that and the other. It's like, he's got a soapbox, or he's got like a ladder off fucking Speaker's Corner and a soapbox and shit like that. And he's telling it, and the shit that he's fucking talking about makes no sense anyway. He's calling people people racist for calling him white privileged. What else he said? He said, what else did he say? He's saying something about Sikhs in the 1970s film, 1917 film, where the Sikhs who helped the British troops fight in the war, which they did. And he's saying it's token, what's it? Something along the lines of it's, you're forcing racial equality on us and stuff like that. Something along those lines. It was just like really ridiculous. I don't think he knows his fucking history, does he? And then somebody put a video of him singing a song on Twitter. It was off some Good Morning TV, and it was fucking. I thought the band must be called the Deftones because it was all like one. The snippet, I mean, they might have fucking done him a disservice there. The snippet they took, it was just, it was like tone deaf, you know what I mean? I thought, fuck me, who am I to say anybody's tone deaf? I'm from Birmingham, for fuck's sake. But still, Lawrence Fox, who are you? Talk sense and fucking get off your soapbox. I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot more of you from now on, but rein it in and fucking lighten up, for God's sake, because nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway, moving on. Golf ball soils has golf ball. Oh, I'll pull this out. Golf ball. Get my words out. I just slagged somebody else off for talking shit, and I'm doing that. Golf ball sized hailstones hammered, fire hit Australia and pummeled buildings. Mega storms have been blitzing the east coast. They need the storms. I don't know if hailstones are fucking helping. Or at least they'll melt in the heat. But I pulled, and they've been blasting over cars in Canberra and stuff like that. I pulled that out because it happened when I was there. I mean, it's 20 years ago now, but what's it called? Put the windows through. Put our windows through. I think there was cricket matches on, and cricketers got knocked out by the fucking the what's it called? The hailstones. That's how bad it was coming down. They were legging it off the cricket pitch, and somebody got knocked out. We had one in our fridge. Showed the size of it. It was huge, like tennis ball size. These are only golf balls, so ours was bigger. But no, the smashed windows, all the cars were all dented. Proper fucking freak storm. And that was 20 years ago, so that might have been the start of when climate change was fucking on the turn. Because I think we were warned of El Nino, the big tsunamis and all that. And we've had them tsunamis for years. What's people been doing about it? Fuck all. We still haven't changed anything carbon-wise or anything, have we? Where's the big steps since the Thailand and Indonesian tsunamis and all that shit? You know, we're doomed. We're going to be fucking sink. It's going to be water world. You know that. Build your raft now. Start stocking up on on your perishables or non-perishables or whatever. Anyway, talking of big things, gold hunters are heading to Scotland for the big golden nugget. There's a gold rush up there. 300 million buried in Britain, apparently, they reckon. So if you fucking, I don't know if is it open to anybody to go up and start digging? Get the metal detector. I might even go up there. I've got 2 metal detectors in the garage. Never used them once. Maybe I should get myself up to Scotland, excuse me, and start looking for gold. I don't know whether they'll let you in. They'll probably fence it off, all the big corporate companies, and go, this is ours. Always depends on whose land it is, doesn't it? But if it's fucking free land, or, you know, the hippies, they know the score, don't they? The free man on the land, they get away with any kind of fines and everything, or fucking rent and whatever. These squatters and whatever, they quote this free man on the land stuff, and it's like, I think it's like legal what the way that they come at it as well. They've like got a way of fucking fighting the law and stuff. So might have to get one of them round here. I'm going to go find somebody who's like fucking sitting in the park meditating with long hair. I'm going to go and ask him about like what the laws are for me to go and metal detect in Scotland. I'll pay him with a bit of one of my nuggets. Anyway, I'm not going there either. I'm not going to Hull, and I'm not going to Scotland. As I said, you might have to fucking... it'd be good if they built like one like they do in Australia, when they built the big town, and they got like fucking, you know, the gold rush and everybody's in there, or like in the western towns, you know, like in cowboy films and whatnot. That's all that kind of thing, isn't it? I think you get boring after a week. It's like that. There's towns in Australia when I was travelling, and you get to certain towns and you go, this is magical. I fucking love this place. I'm never leaving. After about a week, you're fucking bored shitless because, you know, there's only one pub, one guy with a guitar. Everybody sits there. That's the entertainment in the town. And once you've exhausted that, you're like, time to move on. I've fucking got to get back to the city. I'm a city dweller at the end of the day. A terrified woman found an 8-foot fucking boa constrictor in her bathroom in the middle of the night. And I'm not just talking about a guy she's brought home from wherever. A terrified woman. It's 8-foot boa constrictor. Where's that come from? That's come out of a fucking neighbour's house, isn't it, apparently? No, they're still not managed to track where the huge snake has come from. Where was she? Is this in England? Yeah, it's in Merseyside. Who's missing a snake in fucking Merseyside? Come on, wake up. Your fucking snake's out and it's fucking threatening to fucking strangle people to death. She's lucky she didn't have a fucking heart attack. She could have fainted, right? And then the snake would have, like, because that boa constrictor, that's one of the ones that wrap around you and squeeze the shit out of you right now. She would have woke up and she's got like a fucking, you know, one of them, what's them African things where they've wrapped the thing around your neck and your neck stretches. You'd have been crushing her to death. So anyway, good job she had not have a dodgy ticker. Otherwise, that would have been a horrible sight for the next guy to find. Anyway, look at this dog. Funny, there's a dog here with like the weirdest eyes. I'm sorry if you're listening on the podcast, but there's a guy with he's got like a flat head with 2 eyes are like fucking like chicken eyes kind of things. Really weird. But anyway, his owner gave him up because they thought he was too ugly. And somebody, I think that ain't ugly. I think that's the cutest thing, like dogs and that, like when they've fucking got deformities and whatever. They're not cute as anything, or animals. I'm not just saying that they should have a deformity, but there's something about it. It's character, isn't it? And anyway, somebody snapped him up and took him home because they'd thought that was, you know, exactly what I think. They were just drawn to him because it just looks wacky, the wacky dog. And that leads me on to this thing here, John Merrick, Elephant Man. People are moaning. Leicester want to put up, what's it called, a statue of John Merrick in the town because, you know, to honour him basically, and because he's a £100,000 memorial. People are moaning about it, saying we don't want that shit in the town. It's just like that guy. What did they say? They said that you know, we don't want to have to look at that every day or whatever when we walk past. What a fucking joke! You know, that was like one of my favourite films when I was growing up. That made me want to be an actor. I'm not an actor, but it made me want to be one because it was so, you know, so moving, the film. It really touched me. And as it happened, I did do a play with the Elephant Man once when I did do a bit of acting. But anyhow, let's get that fucking statue up because the guy deserves to be have a memorial. He had a fucking shit life. He was treated like shit. At least, the very least, is for people to remember him forever and tell his story and fucking so other people don't have to suffer it. God, look at me getting on my fucking. When's Wayne Lawrence Day going to happen? It's about time we have a day to commemorate me. Anyway, never going to happen. Right, we're going to get on to 2 more things. Going to finish up on. I've got loads here, but unfortunately, I've run out of time by waffling. 1 in 25 people in their 20s and 30s cannot identify an avocado. Come on, you Dumbo snowflakes. What are you doing? An avocado. How can you not? And apparently avocado is the food of the time at the moment, isn't it? People are going plant-based and whatever else. So I thought avocado was high on the fucking foods to eat. But despite it being a trendy millennial food, a poll has found. So you're asking in the wrong places. Maybe you're asking in towns where they can't fucking afford avocados. And there's a lot of them because they ain't cheap. So people won't buy them, will they? Because they're just like, I can get fucking 20 things for that price, £2 for an avocado. I can get a full English breakfast up here in Hull or places like that for that. So anyway, I'm going to have to brush up what an avocado looks like after this video. Right, I'm going to finish up on one more thing. What's it going to be? A woman renovating her new cafe was shocked to realise she'd bought a brothel. She was even more distressed when men started knocking. Oh, this ain't funny, but I know this. I've seen this down in the town where there used to be a brothel, and some people moved in there, and people were knocking on the doors, and they said that because I helped somebody move out of there. But when they realised, and they said they was fucking pissed off with people keep knocking on the door in the middle of the night and stuff like that. So this girl's on her own, so she was fucking shit herself when people are knocking on the door. You know, what are you going to do? It's got a label, isn't it? I mean, how many long, I haven't had time to read this. He could have been there for years, you know what I mean? So people are like, probably haven't been there for years and they just think it's still there and just rock up and out the blue, fancy a bit and knock on the door. So she just put up a fucking video camera or outside and just talk on the thing going, move away from the door. This is not a knocking shop. I'm not going to finish up on that one. That one's depressing. I've got fucking... They're all depressing. Let's finish up on... where's that other thing? There was a great photo in the paper of when the rains came in Australia, of 2 kangaroos dancing in the rain. It's a great photo. It's going to be an iconic photo that's going to fucking... Whoever took the photo be a multi-millionaire, but... Well, it's not about that, is it? But it's an iconic photo that will stick around for years. They're just worshipping the rain, these 2 kangaroos are. So that was, anyway, I don't know where that one came from because I was looking for something else. Where's it gone? I'm losing it. I'm losing the plot. Let's finish up on Tyson Fury. This is going to be a rude one, but Tyson Fury apparently has been masturbating 7 times a day. To build himself up for his fight for Deontay Wilder. Apparently, it builds up your testosterone. He thinks it builds up your testosterone levels or pumps testosterone. It creates testosterone around the body. Other experts have suggested maybe that it doesn't actually happen. So he might be tiring himself out doing it for 7 times a fucking day. I mean, that's when you're straight out of school times, that isn't it? Anyway, so don't try this at home, people. Otherwise, you're going to be fast asleep at your desk. You ain't going to get a lot done. To be honest, to get through 7 times a day, you ain't going to be at your desk very much anyway, are you? You're going to be in the toilets. So anyway, Deontay Wilder, watch out, because Tyson's coming for you. Literally. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there on that one. I'll see you there. I'm going to do another one tomorrow, so I'll see you then. See you later. Bye-bye.